Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basic, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're going to be discussing those annoying little pack animal guys that when you're up in the snowy area, those dudes that come out of the woods and just want to eat you in force. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking about the direwolves. While the direwolves, they can be annoying and they can be outright vicious, and there's nothing more terrifying than a direwolf pack running at you at full steam while you're all alone in the snow without a dino with you, which is why I recommend don't going up there without a dino. But still, there's not much that's more terrifying than that. I mean, yeah, if there's any of those brown pants moments, yeah, that's one of them. When you hear that little howl in the distance, and next thing you know, yeah, you're crapping yourself, and then you see the direwolves running towards you, and then you're just toast. Your meat waffles all over the ground. Yeah, we're gonna be discussing those guys today. Yeah, okay, so now today I'm going to be discussing a little bit different kind of taming pen style that I like to use for taming up direwolves. Because when you're taming up direwolves, you never want just one. It's like potato chips. You can't just stop at one. You need to get an entire pack if you're going to do this, which is why I would like to present you with the Pack Taming Pen 3000. Not the 1000 or the 2000. Those versions have been retired. We're going to go with the 3000. Now, this one right here, this is actually a pretty easy pen to craft. It's just a regular style pen with the ramp that's leading inside. And then over here, we've got just different doorways segmenting off the area. So where we can get, 3 different dinos in here tamed up at once. Now, how you get the dinos out of these back ones is you use an Argent to pick them up and carry them out. Yeah, it's the tactic I like to use. Where'd my Super Dodo go? Super Dodo, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, all right, so now we're going to head over here, and we're going to go see if we can find ourselves a direwolf, because if you're looking for direwolves, the easiest place to find them is the snowy bits on any of the maps. Unless if you're on Scorched Earth, and then you go to kind of like the more open areas, and there'll be direwolves everywhere. All right, so now we should be able to find a few direwolves just right up here in the middle of the bits, because direwolves are super, super easy to find. But I would recommend if you're coming up here, don't be like Phlinger, and then actually make sure that you craft some, fur armor, because it gets cold up here. It gets a little chilly. Me, I like the looks of my armor, so I'll take a little bit of damage while I'm doing this. All right, yep, there we go. True to form, there's our first direwolves. Now, you'll be able to notice the highest level direwolf in any pack always has a little glow to it, and that means that it's the alpha. I don't see which one is the... Wrong button! Which one is the alpha in this one? Or did they change that? Let's see. What level are you? Come here. What level are you? You're 55. Okay, we're gonna take that. Hello. Now, it's important that when you're carrying them back, know that if you position them wrong while you're carrying them, they're gonna do that. They're gonna start smacking you and then eating you. But when they start eating you, all you have to do is drop them and then pick them back up, and then sometimes they'll reposition themselves. Other times, you'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, most of the time, I would just recommend just drop them, then pick them back up, and try to reposition them in your claws. But other than that, just make sure that you know that you're gonna get bit a little bit, so where you can carry it back like this. Here, let me see. Can I reposition your butt? That one didn't work. But if you're going out like this, and then you need to get a break from this while they're just munching on your butt, you can just go like this. Nose plant towards the ground, and then they won't be able to hit you. But when you start going back like this, they'll start hitting you again. It happens. Yeah. All right, so now let's just take this direwolf and let's go put it over inside one of these pens. Bam. All right, put that one over there, and then let's go over here and let's get another one. And that dude over there, he's just gonna be chilling out. I've already got coffee and donuts over there waiting for him. Don't worry, this isn't nearly as cruel as it sounds. All right, I mean, what direwolf doesn't want coffee and donuts? I mean, I love coffee and donuts. Come on, you love coffee and donuts, right? Right? All right, everyone's gonna love coffee and donuts. That's how we're taming our direwolves today. Coffee and donuts. right? So, no, actually, we're not doing that. We are using carno kibble. That's right, because we're on the island, I have my entire kibble farm here, so I've got plenty of carno kibble just waiting for me to, get picked up. Oh, and I like the look of this guy, this little white one right here. You're Game of Thronesy looking. I like you. What level are you? You're 45. We'll take you. I just like you because you look cool. And he's going to be eating us all the way back, just like the other ones. And I'm going to go get this one put over there, and then I'm going to go grab another one from the exact same spot, and I'm going to put it in the other part of the pen, and I'll show you how it is when I get this done, and I'll bring you guys back, because if I just do this whole thing, then it's just going to be me running back and forth, and I don't like that. All right, I'll bring you guys back when we've got all the pens filled up. All right, Super Doe's a little bloody, but we've got all these guys all taken care of. All right, so let's take these, put these inside of here. Now, when you're knocking out these guys, this one right here is the highest level one. It's level 75, and it says Pack Leader on it. So, we're going to be knocking out the one that does not say Pack Leader on it first. We're going to take this one. That right there. All right, now these guys normally don't have all that much torpor, so it's really not going to be that big of a thing. Alright, but, like we've covered in other episodes of Basics, these guys have a high torpor to health ratio. So, you want to make sure when you're knocking them out with trank arrows, that you pay very close attention to their health while you're knocking them out, because you might actually need to put them... go and take like a parasaur or something and drop it into their pen to feed them up mid-tame, because you can kill them quite easily with the crossbow. Yeah, let's get you knocked out, buddy. Alright, you're knocked out. Let's get this one over here knocked out. I want to get this one running. Or it doesn't go munch on that other one over there. Or at least get it aggroed on me and not on the pen. Get aggroed on me, dude. And that howl of theirs is menacing. That's where the glow comes from. There we go. Now we got glow. You gonna get knocked out? I'm just gonna let that guy's torpor. All right, that one over there is out. No ammo? Ah, oh, great. Now I have to bust out the long neck. Fine. I was hoping to do this with just tranks, but now you're out. Okay. Suck it, dude. All right, I knew you were just barely there. All right, but here, notice how much damage this guy was taking. I mean, he has very little health compared to how much torpor he has. So you have to be very careful when knocking these guys out, because it is very easy to kill them with a crossbow. All right, but now that we've got these guys, you can tame them up with prime meat, regular mutton, raw mutton, stuff like that. I would recommend using just prime meat for the most part. I mean, they're pretty easy with prime meat. You really don't even need any narcotics, anything like that. But I'm going to use carno kibble because, actually, you know what? These guys are such low level. Maybe I won't even use carno kibble. I'll just go get me some prime meat with Super Dodo. Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll bring you guys back because there's a Bronto right here that's just like saying, hey, come shoot, come get some prime meat off my butt. Yeah, so hey, dude. All right, show me that butt so I can get some prime meat. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, and we're back, and all of them tamed up. Okay, so they're not super high level, but you'll notice that they have a little plus sign underneath them, which this one right here says +2. That means that we have a pack of 3, which means there's the pack leader plus 2 additional ones. Now, that means that every single one in here gets a damage boost bonus depending on that multiplier right there, which means that for every one of those points, they get a 5% damage boost bonus up to a maximum of 4. That means that your pack can have a maximum of 5 before it stops getting any more bonuses onto it. So if you have a pack of 5, they'll have a +4, which means that every single wolf in that pack, in that area, will have a +20% damage boost bonus, which makes them quite quite good at just trashing everything around them. Now, also, there's a few bonuses and benefits that the that the pack alpha gets. You'll notice that you get the standard attack, regular attack, and then you get an alt attack when you're riding the pack leader, which is a howl. Now that howl right there means that for 90 seconds after using that howl, which actually looks quite cool when you do that, it makes yours glow red and the other ones glow a different kind of slightly off color. That means that they are boosted right now. And up in the top right hand corner, you'll see where it says pack leader, and then we have a 90-second timer counting down. What that does, it gives every single wolf within this pack a 20% damage or 25% damage reduction on the amount of damage it takes, which kind of helps out a little bit, mitigate some of the damage since you could ride them without saddles. But it also gives them a damage boost, a 50% damage boost, which means that they can go through Rexes like a knife through butter. It is very impressive how much damage a direwolf pack can do. Yes, very, very impressive. Here, let's give you a few, oh, hold on. Let's get these guys following. All right, come on, guys. And you want to make sure that these guys are following your pack leader, not you. That way they always stay with the pack leader. All right, come on, guys. Let's go over this way and let's go see what kind of stuff we can eat. All right, well, here. This is, let's wait until the pack. Well, actually, you know what? While we have the pack bonus, let's attack this guy. All right, there we go. And then also, you'll notice that as things start to take damage around these guys, they will, you'll get that little health icon above them. That right there is another ability that the direwolf gets. It allows you to see things in the distance that are damaged. That way there, you can kind of track them down. How, like wolves track down wounded prey. Yeah, they actually get that ability in the game, which is very, very cool. And you'll be able to see things when they're 50% or less health. So if anything in the area is wounded around you, you'll know it, which is quite cool. Plus also they get an additional ability. Ooh. Oh, you're only level 10. Oh, okay. Well, it would be cooler if you weren't. All right, but yeah, they also get an additional ability that allows you to sniff out things that are like hidden in the ground. See right there? There's a wounded dino right over here. It's Dodicarus. That guy right there, he's pretty well beat up, but we're gonna kind of leave him alone, kind of thing. Yeah, I just want to kind of leave that up so where we know that this ability is working. It's kind of cool. I like it. And then that way there, you know how things in the area are damaged. I know I said that quite a bit. All right, but yeah, I'm actually kind of waiting for this little bit right here to break up so where we can get in there and start messing things up. All right, I want to wait until this howl goes away, and then we're going to, let's see, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Come on, guys. Now let's go munch ourselves some Argent. All right, come on. Oh, hey, we've got a bunch of Argents that are beat up and damaged over here. Come on, guys. Get in there. All right, get them. All right, see how much damage these guys are doing to these Argents? It is insane. Look at that. And not only is it just us that's doing damage, it's each one of these mouths right here is doing damage. But you have to be careful when going into water with direwolves because they move really, really slow inside, inside water. So you have to make sure that you don't get trapped somewhere that's hard to get out of. But then again, when you got a full pack of direwolves with you, not much is going to be able to stand up to you. All right, go ahead and go harvest those guys and get back over here. Yeah? All right. But yeah, also, like I was saying earlier, if you have like, if you end up taking some direwolves over to like Aberration and stuff like that, you can find basilisks that are buried in the ground in a distance. You can find Reaper Kings that are buried in the ground. All sorts of cool stuff. And also you can find Purlovias. And then also people in PvP, they like to hide some spare equipment on the ground. You know, they like to tame Purlovias and then bury the Purlovias. Or put their gear on the Purlovias, then bury the Purlovias, so only they can find them, and they can put them on passive, nothing can get them, and then they have just that stash. Direwolves can find them. Yes, it is pretty dang cool. Yeah. And then also, they get this cool little sniff ability when they sit down. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. All right, but also another thing that they get is they're able to sniff out the XP boxes along the map whenever you use the sniff ability. That right there, that little sniff. Yeah, if there's a XP box around here that we hadn't gotten, we'd be able to sniff that out. It's pretty dang cool. Right, so hey, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. I mean, there's a lot of stuff about the direwolves, a lot of cool stuff. I think I covered it. I hope I covered it all. Oh yeah, I didn't cover leveling them up. If you're leveling them up, there's a couple really cool uses. Here, let me go like this so I can actually look forward. There's a couple really cool uses for direwolves. One, it kind of speaks for itself. Battle mount. All right, if you're gonna be using these guys as like a pack, so where you're on the leader, and then you have the pack with you, there's different ways you want to level up each one of those direwolves within that pack. For just the members of the pack, not the pack leader, I would recommend straight melee damage and straight health. I would say out of every 5 levels, 3 of them go into melee damage, 2 of them go into health. That way there you have some tanky, beefy direwolves. Eventually you can get these guys up super high level, just really super tough. All right, and if on the alpha, I would recommend not leveling them up like that. On the alpha, I would recommend leveling them up. I would go out of every 5 levels, 2 of them go into health, 1 of them goes into stamina, 1 of them goes into weight, and 1 of them goes into melee damage. That way there, you can carry all the stuff you want, you can run for really, really long distances, and then you can also hit pretty dang hard when you're going, but it's not really super important that you yourself hit really hard because you have that entire pack right behind you, munching on everything that you tell them to. Yeah. And also, there's another method that you can use it because, believe it or not, direwolves are insanely fast. I mean, look at how fast we're going. Right, so if you wanted to use these as just like a way of getting from one end of the map to the other, you can do it, which I would recommend when you're doing that. Forget melee damage, all that. For every 5 levels that you level these guys up, I would say, wrong button, I would say level up 2 points into health, and then maybe 1 point into weight. All depends on how much weight you plan on carrying at the time, and then the rest into movement speed. Because these guys right here, when you pump a bunch on movement speed, they get going super fast. Especially when you breed them and you get fully imprinted direwolves, they can go really, really fast. And then also when you're cruising around the maps, trying to find the last bits of explorer notes, yeah, the travel mount on these guys, if you go full movement speed, yeah, you can go all around the map and you can find all the explorer notes really fast. It's really cool. All right, so hey, I think now I'm going to end it. So hey, if you liked the video, if it helped you out, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate that. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, and take it easy, everybody.